What's going on, guys? ZFarls here with a Draft Champions taking on PeterJaguars of YouTube fame. Young guy, great kid, great attitude. You guys should definitely check out his channel. Muhammad Wilkerson was our first selection. Gonna make everything easier. We then go with the rookie Amari Cooper. From here, we go with Mike Iapati passing over Joe Flacco because we'll get a quarterback later. Boom, Julius Thomas, great tight end. And then we go with Andre Smith over Malcolm Floyd. Flat out stupid move in hindsight. We then take Vernon Davis, so now we got two tight ends, no big deal. Pass on Alshon Jeffrey for a free safety in Raheem Moore. Once again, another sketchy decision. Brandon LaFell is going to be passed on for Martellus Bennett. Once again, now we have three tight ends, only 8 rounds in, and I'm going to have to figure out how to use these guys. From here, we take Gerald McCoy for the defensive line. We have the Redskins offense and defense. We'll pass on Nick Foles because we'll get a quarterback later. We take a right tackle who we're going to move to another position since we now have 2 right tackles. From here, we take Jason Verrett, who's very, very solid in this game. We then go Jadeveon Clowney, who has all the athleticism. He can play at end or outside backer, which is nice here. Levante David seems to be the choice, but we go with Morgan Burnett. A lot of puzzling decisions. I'm watching back my own draft and narrating it, and I'm like, what am I doing here? Kerrigan's great. Flowers is really good. Kerrigan's great in our legend round. Terrell Davis saves us, but we do not select a quarterback. As you can see, we'll see what happens. We end up at a 78 overall, probably my lowest, and then I see that PeterJaguars has gone out and gotten himself Brian Finneran, who's an excellent receiver, and J.J. Watt for the defensive line. So I do have plenty of offensive linemen, which is good, but we got to find out if a short of array can cover Brian Finneran. As you can see, he has the Seahawks book, and I have the Redskins. First play of the game, PeterJaguars shows up to play, cuts through the defensive line, tackles Terrell Davis for a 4-yard loss. Over the middle, Vernon Davis drops it. And once again, without having the quarterback here, 3rd and 14, we're in our own territory. We get a wide open Vernon Davis cutting across the middle, and we throw an inaccurate bullet pass, which is intercepted by PeterJaguars. And I'm like, uh-oh, I think I'm going to lose to PeterJaguars. Peter takes over in my territory. He's got Russell Wilson at quarterback, hands off to LaShawn McCoy, picks up a nice gain. As you can see, guys, Draft Champion's very tough. You got to select your team based on your scheme. You got to kind of see if you match up well against your opponent. Here he drops back to pass. He's got Russell Wilson, takes off. We crush him. Fumbles, but we do not pick it up. At that point, I'm like, uh-oh, I might lose to PeterJaguars. 3rd and 3. He tries to go to the flat. Great throw by Peter right there. Guys, you have to take the flats this year in Madden 16. If they're open, you can really pick up some nice gains. Here, we get the day saved by a punch-out on Finneran. Whew, that's not going to happen too often. Brian Finneran's a beast in this game, and we were lucky right there. But then Peter throws off the back foot, and Raheem Moore, who, remember, we drafted, I'm like, uh-oh, I might not lose to PeterJaguars. So we've got inside zone split, which is one of my favorite runs. We're trying to feed Terrell Davis this ball right here. And Matt Moore, just overthrows Nick Toon, a great base player who you should see. So how do you manage a game when you don't have a quarterback and you don't really know your playbook? You look to screen passes. Right here, Terrell Davis, easy gain, picks up 8 yards. Then we go fullback dive to pick up the first down. Peter was really, really aggressive attacking the line of scrimmage. As you see right here, he's been shutting down a lot of our runs, so that fullback dive was perfect. On 2nd and 9, look at what we do. We put Nick Toon in the slot left on a quick little cut route that we attack PeterJaguars' user, and then we go hurry up, and now we leave Toon on his route cutting across the middle. This is perfect because he goes to look like he's going to jump the hitch again, and we pick up a nice gain. Matt Moore making some manageable throws. Here we kick it out to Terrell Davis. He's going to run around the edge, jukes to the middle, breaks the tackle, picks up a keep going. First down here for Terrell Davis. We're just in smaller formations. Here we streak Vernon Davis in the slot. Peter, very aggressive with his user. And we throw the quick bullet pass to Vernon Davis, who breaks it for a touchdown. Going into the half, looking good. We're up 7-0. We recovered from that early turnover. And now we just got to look out for, Brian Finneran. One-handed on the user of Array, much taller. Got to get 2 guys to cover Finneran, otherwise he'll take advantage of us all game long. Here, Russell Wilson going to scramble one more time, take a hit, but but hang on to the football. We're going here. Peter lining up, trying to get that score before the half goes up. Ball is tipped, and usually, guys, you can get some of those interceptions tip picks, but we don't get it there. LaShawn McCoy on 3rd and 4, and here's the early play. 4th and 2, he kicks it out to the halfback toss, and we get him in the backfield, but he falls over the line of scrimmage. First down for PeterJaguars. He goes in the seam, and we swat it away. Just 47 seconds left in the half clock's ticking down. 30 seconds, 3rd and 12. We've got the QB spy, and we get the sack, and Peter's going to have to kick the field goal. 7-3. Starts out in the second half. Peter gets the ball. He's scrambling. He's looking to make a play. Trying to take the lead here in the second half. On 2nd and 18, he looks to go downfield, but he's going to scramble with Russell Wilson. And he's going to, once again, not slide, take a big hit. I love Peter like my little brother, but I would advise him to slide in future scenarios. Here he tries to force it in on 3rd and 5, and we get the pick and the back juke, and we get up into territory. On 3rd and 2, we decide to hand off tackle, and Terrell Davis is just too fast to the edge, except he gets caught celebrating. And now we must go up and over the top with Terrell Davis at fullback position. Nice little sub right there to get the most value out of our lineup in Draft Champions. From here, Peter steps up and tries to huck it deep to Finneran one more time, and he gets it. So Peter's been having some luck with Finneran down on the outside. Man, he put the fear in me when I saw him on the loading screen, and he's really paying off right here. Here, Peter makes a great play rolling away. Takes McCoy down to the 5-yard line. He's got a chance here with under 2 minutes left in the game on 3rd down. Ooh, but he wanted to go for it. He got a penalty, so he had to take the field goal. And now the onside kick. Will PeterJaguars upset Farls, or will the 4th quarter magic continue? The kick is underway, and it gets touched before it goes 10 yards. So Farls takes over, and now we've got to run the clock out. Terrell Davis off the edge, getting the first. Nope, he's tackled, and now a big 3rd and 5 for the game. Keep the ball on the ground. Terrell Davis with a great juke picks up the first down. That's why you guys get a legend. Make sure to check out Peter's channel, guys, and make sure to subscribe to this one for even more gameplays. We'll also stream Draft Champions live on twitch.tv/MaddenTips.
A lot of hard hitting.